Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From State Farm Arena, tonight it's the Atlanta Hawks taking on the Detroit Pistons. The opening tip corralled by the Hawks. They've got it first as we're underway in Atlanta. Shot from in close, no good. To Reggie Jackson. Nice pass to set things up.
Ed, I'm telling you that every player in the league will make that shot. The defense has to be elevated.
Hawks have it. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Jackson with it. He'll run the offense. Has a look. Scores from the post. Simply put, can you build a franchise around Blake Griffin right now?
No, not right now. I think he's starting to get to the latter part of his career. I think he could be a key cog in a championship team, but just not the main guy.
Trae Young able to knock it down. Tough shot with the hand in his face.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
And he'll go to the foul line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. To Kevin Huerter. Count the bucket for two.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Jackson with it. They trail by two. Trying to cash in. Reggie Jackson. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
It down with authority.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Jackson with it. Down just a couple. Shot from the lane won't go. To Trae Young. From long range. He made his first effort, but not that time. Scores, plus the foul. Andre Drummond is going to the line where he's gotten better as a shooter and a chance at three. Substitution being made in this one. Unable to connect on the free throw. To Kevin Huerter. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Pistons ball here. Reggie Jackson against the Ukrainian Len. To Drummond. Short jumper misses. To Kevin Huerter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Andre Drummond with the block. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it. Trae Young at the line.
Team foul number 1.
Oops, he missed the first one.
Substitutions.
Second one's good. Splits the pair. Ish Smith to Luke Kennard. And buries a baseline J. The big fella, Andre Drummond. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Lets it fly from long range. Trae Young bothered just enough there. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Has a chance. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Andre Drummond rejects it. A couple of cracks at the line now.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Short jumper off the mark.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you on the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
For 3, textbook defense. You've got to get that one to go. To Ken Bazemore. Has a look. Can't connect. Not the best shot with the defender right there.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
Luke Kennard, defended by Len. From the outside, no good. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter. The Pistons with the lead. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
Pistons have it. Prince there for the rebound. To Carter. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
John Collins tips it. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. Griffin. Count the basket at the rim.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Off the penetration, almost, but no good. To Trae Young. Fires the 3. Message received. Well defended. Runner's good there.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Carter. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
I don't think these kind of shots are tough for Trae Young. You see, he's always been the smallest guy on the court, so he's had to finish through the trees. He's a lot tougher than he gets credit for.
It goes down.
Okay, I saw a little bit of a handle there, but let's see if that confidence is still there down the stretch.
Now the Hawks coach gonna call a timeout as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Number 3.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Jackson to Smith. Oh, look out! Blake Griffin! He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
I think the defender had absolutely zero chance on that play.
Trying to cash in. Not going down for him this time.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Ish Smith at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 66%.
Subbing in for the Detroit Pistons.
It's the Hawks with the basketball.
Andre Drummond.
Has a chance? Almost, but no good. Ish Smith. Down low for Griffin. Oh, look out! Blake Griffin! Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
This is basketball one-on-one. Play inside out. Give the big man the ball, and the rest of the court will open up. That was an easy lay.
Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Reggie Jackson trying to cash in on the three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. To Kevin Huerter. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Knocked loose. Hawks have it. Layup goes down. Well done.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
Hawks come up with it. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
To Griffin. Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. He's now 5 for 6.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready. Good look that time, but off the mark. Stuffs it down with authority. .15-footer at the buzzer. Knocks it down from mid-range. We've reached halftime in a 2-point game. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Right now, the Pistons have the basketball. To Griffin. To Smith.
I give this defense so much credit. Sometimes it pays major dividends to have players that are willing to get their nails dirty. Just dig their hands in the dirt. And that's what kind of stand they're making on the defensive end.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Mikal Bridges at the line. First one, count it. And fails to hit them both. It's,
Oh, met at the summit, Ed.
I was sure that was going to be a dunk, Jay. What control by the defender. Cruises inside for two.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
First try at the line, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Hawks with the basketball. Has a look. Deep two there, won't go.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Nice finish at the rim.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Ish Smith. He's now 4 for 6.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Down low for Len. Off the mark. Griffin. That pass stolen by the Hawks.
Here we go, my ball.
Down low for Len. Nice pass to get things going.
And the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
To Griffin. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
And count the basket.
Okay, you don't get a 10 for style points, but it worked.
Ish Smith. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
And the two for Blake Griffin.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Hey, switch, I got him.
Ish Smith. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
The Hawks will use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Going to launch beyond the arc. Trae Young able to knock it down. Tough shot with the hand in his face.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Knocked loose. Hawks have it. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Blake Griffin, guarded by Alex Len. Baseline drive, turns, hops, and finishes. The abuse at the rim for Blake Griffin.
I got this down, let's go.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Ish Smith. Now a steal by Atlanta. Over the line. Backcourt violation. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Number 3, Atlanta Hawks are in the penalty. 1 minute remaining in the...
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Trae Young To Ken Bazemore. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Add 2 points to the board.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Jose Calderon, defended by Len. Knocked loose. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Alex Len pins it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
The assist from number 12, Torian Prince.
Trying to cash in. 3 quarters down. The Hawks with the lead. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day. Hawks with the basketball to start this 4th quarter. Partner, you and I were just shaking our heads during this quarter break. We can't believe how good a game this has been.
And we've seen this so many times with the teams that are the most talented on paper. This shouldn't even be a game. But sometimes an underdog, they rise to the challenge. And they really hung in there all the way in these 3 quarters.
Reggie Jackson, not that time.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Jackson with it. His guys down 3. Is Smith to Jackson. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Missed the second as well. Count the basket inside.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
To Kevin Huerter. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Huerter can't connect that time. The possession in favor of Detroit. To Smith. Dwayne Dedmon snatching it out of the air.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good.
And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Trae Young. Andre Drummond. Huge block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
To Trae Young. Swallowed up by Drummond. Great feed, sets it up. And he throws it down. Nuclear from Blake Griffin. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Has a chance. Collected by Drummond. Can't connect from in close. He gets it.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Now the Pistons going to use a timeout. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining.
The best basketball. And I know I'm saying this and I shouldn't be saying it because I'm calling the broadcast, but as a player and a fan, you know you tune in to the 4th. This is where guys earn their paychecks. This is where you see real fight and real hustle.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. It's Detroit's ball to Mikal Bridges. Knocked loose. Hawks come up with it. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okey-doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Jackson with it. The deficit is 6.
Gotta come through, gotta come through.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Fires the 3. Rebound Drummond. To Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson rocks the rim.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Beyond the arc for 3. Missed it. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Jackson with it. His guys trail now by 4. Knocked loose. Well defended. Shot no good. If there was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. Jackson with it. Looking to make something happen. To Drummond. The big fella, Andre Drummond. Looking good. 4 for 5.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
To Trae Young. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. And counted at the rim.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Runner's good there.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Jackson with it. Now down 6. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Jackson. That pass stolen by the Hawks. Wraps him up. That's intentional. And the ref calls it.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
Here's a chance from long range. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
He wants it at the rim and scores.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
And now an intentional foul, so they'll send him to the line. 2 free throws here means it's a 3-possession game.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Pistons ball here. Took it down the lane, but it's no good.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. Deep 3 at the buzzer. The Hawks are victorious.